goes, yeah, cause he was losing a couple dollars.
Did you hear what he did the guys that, so somebody went in there and was gonna golf in March. Well, they usually, did you hear about that? They
Yeah.
usually buy a membership, and they're like, well, we paid for our membership, let us use our membership. That membership goes from April.
Yeah, I think you told us about this.
Something.
They paid and then they're like,
October
okay, well, for
31st.
today you owe us $24.
Yeah, it only goes to October 31st.
Right.
Now, in Lapeer, I paid for the Thursday pass, cause they make everybody pay for the full day pass. That goes from now till December 31st.
Well, that's how it should be, you know, it should be. I mean,
But if you see, you go by Lapeer, they like all those guys live around there. And Gordy, the owner, he just, yeah, I know you're not gonna hurt the cores. Go.
Oh, Pedro.
Did you start there yet? Still up here?
We're supposed to start this Thursday, but they moved it back because everybody's in Florida. But I told everybody we start this week, so.
Yeah, those just diehard snowbirds, huh? They're still in Florida?
Oh,
Really? Will they come home June?
yeah, they would like to.
Really?
They would like- Yeah, oh, they get back here and it's nice, and they'll still be bitching about the weather. So every Thursday, we're out there, they're bitching about the weather till about June.
And Steve, let me give you a name point here.
My in-laws used to come back on Mother's Day. That's how they would wait that long.
But did you always say Margaret's not gonna miss out on her gifts?
Snag them up in the corner.
Well,
ah,
that'll be
oh,
fun.
not bad. It looked like it was going,
Yeah, yeah, it did.
Oh,
Yeah, it
Good shot.
that's Frank's line. Oh, I shanked that one. Ooh, drops in the hole.
Oh, this one I shanked.
don't even say that word.
I've been trying to
Don't
come
even say
up
that
with
word.
some, not just trying to fill in for Mike, but trying to come up with some new swear words or new
Can't.
phrases and stuff, and I just can't come up with
Nope.
anything.
There's no replacing that guy.
I can't. I couldn't find
Makes
enough
his
red,
own.
white, and blue.
I hear words I haven't heard since I was a kid, when he says some things.
Oh. Well, I guess it's in the fairway.
2 shots we haven't hit as far as Steve yet.
This is like the other day watching Tony and John hit, and they hit 4 times before you guys hit it.
Tony said when you were gone. I thought you played great that week. You know what he did? Yeah.
Holy shit, Tony was in front of
He
us
was playing really
yesterday, him and Butler and the Savages. Ah, he was just aggressive on it, he just, his whole body was.
Oh,
like,
really?
Holy shit,
Getting into it.
yeah.
Muscling it.
He said I had an 8 on the first hole. And freaking was all over the ass. He's like, my round was fucked right after the first hole. He didn't play bad, actually. I mean, when you're playing the Savages, you're gonna get all sorts of strokes. So
Yeah, they hit, and he hit his drive, of course, you know how he,
yeah.
and then all of a sudden he just heard, so he went in that.
Oh
feather
yeah.
right in the
Cattails
front,
there, yeah.
cattails. And I don't know if he went through or not, I seen him walking around, but I didn't see what he did, because I'm reading out up there, but right before that, Little Savage is like, what are you smoking? He goes, oh, these are little cigars. He goes, really? Is that something? He goes, I'm used to like peat cigars that, so he comes up, looking at it, and goes, I don't have the low capacity that peat does for cigars. And I go, yeah. I go, well, if you didn't wear a size, I go, if you didn't wear a size woman's one, I go, you might have the ability to smoke a real man's cigar. Tim goes, yeah, he goes, how'd this guy lose weight from high school? Or the same weight? And I go, I think he lost weight from high school.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, yeah, I think so.
Little Savage cracks me up. He's just like his dad, man. His laugh and his mannerisms are exactly like his dad's.
Yeah.
It's from hanging around him all day working for him and stuff, probably. He's cool.
Man, come out to our house or.
Oh.
Get in there.
Nice shot. So they're sitting there and little Savage goes, yeah, well, Pete got married. And I go, yeah, I did. He goes, they go, you did? And Mike, he's like, what? You got married for a second time? Are you stupid? And then he goes, wait a minute. He goes, was that our house that you married, the one we went to the house at? And he goes, yeah. And he goes, is she fucking stupid? She married you? That one?
That's funny.
Oh,
Hey,
good shot.
No break.
Nice putt. Alright, you guys took that hole.
Killer drive.
The Tom Sanders comes out there a while on his back. He's already complaining about his back before he takes a swing. He's like, I gotta get something to eat. He goes, he gets his hot dog and walks out with it. And I'm like, holy shit, Tom. He goes, what, I'm starving. I go, he was trying to give me shit. And I go, come on, man. I go, at least do a 2-bite on this one, not swallow it whole like you did last time. Fuck you, man.
Who are the two guys playing by themselves?
Oh, they threw him in.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
I thought there's no freaking way they threw these guys in.
Yeah,
'Cause
no,
I'm looking
they
behind
did.
me, and I'm looking, I tell Larry, I go, who are these two guys? They're all by themselves.
They were,
And I'm thinking-
they were inside our league.
Yeah, they had enough,
I
I mean,
thought, there's no way.
there were like 4 or 5 guys that went out real early, and, then, I saw, like, Bissett, they were right behind Bissett, so I come pulling in and Bissett's standing there. Well, then these 2 guys come in, well, they ended up playing 18, cause I was watching them.
So was there wasn't guys lined up when he let them go?
No, they go, can we play? And they're like, sure, follow those guys, and then the rest of us followed.
Why wouldn't you have to
Follow
go
them.
off 18 and come around, or off 10 and come around?
They might have told them.
Probably waiting all night.
Oh, they were. I was watching them. They were all night.
Regretting that decision.
Good drive, look at this. Oh, too far, too far.
Oh,
yes.
What is that, a sand mound instead of a sand
Yeah.
trap?
Living right.
Really hard there.
Sand dune.
Yeah. Well, we did that one time, I was playing on Sunday with Jason, when he owned it, and these 2 guys jumped out in front of us on the back 9. And Jason goes, hey, what are you guys doing? He goes, well, inside the owner told us to jump out on the back. He goes, really, the owner did? He goes, yeah, he's right in there. And he goes, that's funny, cause I'm the owner. And then the other guy goes, hey, enough, get in. And then they went, cause there was a long line.
Right. Good try, boy. Ass white.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Sky. Ah!
Don't worry, roll right out of the sand.
Right.
No, it rolled.
Come
Oh!
Still playing like fairway even though it's in the sand. stretch.
It's kinda weird, Jason not being up there. Nate's hurt, you know, Nate cut the top of his finger off.
Yeah,
How do you do it?
in the bowling
Yeah.
part,
Yeah, but doing what?
the pin return thing, yeah.
Oh, I got his finger caught in something.
Yeah.
Workman's comp.
Says he's gonna come back in a week or so.
Good
Look at this
shot.
guy.
Not enough roll. Not enough anything.
Yeah, that's what they said he was coming. I mean, I was looking out there was, half the guys had new people. Who'd you have with you?
Playing?
Yeah.
Oh, I had Brett Guerrero.
Oh,
Yeah, there were
oh.
4 subs last night.
You know, it's funny. So we're playing against, his dad, Cornelius.
Yeah.
Cornelio?
Cornelio.
Okay. I'll let him know.
I call him the jeans man.
Gee,
I was freezing jeans. Middle of
he
summer.
smokes like a chimney. So, we're at the table and we're talking.
Might be alright.
And
It's
Rich,
all right.
Rick and him are talking about Mexico and stuff, right? And, so we talked about, he was telling us about how guys come over from Mexico and all this stuff, and, he goes, back in 1979, when I came over illegally, it was funnier than shit. We laughed. He's like, you had to play hide and seek with them. He goes, now they're just letting them over, because he must do some kind of, I don't know, he does something where he travels.
Yeah.
So he he deals with a lot of Mexican workers and that, you know, coming over to work at the whatever he does, I don't know. And he said now they just come over in droves. He's like, yeah, come in, you know, and they put them on buses. But it was funny. He's like, yeah,
Transport them up to New York.
the Democratic states.
Yeah.
That's what he said. He said they all get $5 grand a piece, and then they get some food stamps, and then they send them on their way. Ooh, a little too hard. Sit down. Stop.
Oh,
But yeah,
Ours
back
got
in
all
1979 when I came over.
It's on the green.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's on the green. That was a shitty shot. But
Okay,
I
we're-
rolled and rolled. I was like 107.
That's what he said. That's what
70 out. I
said.
said at 150.
It's funnier now. But he was telling me that over in Mexico, he wants to retire there, but his wife don't. And he said, he goes, this is how cheap stuff is there. He said, he went there and had a guy driving him around and that for 3 days. And he said, the second, or halfway through the second day, he told the guy, how much are you gonna charge me for this? And the guy goes, $20. And Cornelio's like,
For 2 days?
3.
Oh my
And-
gosh.
And Cornelio's like, no, I gotta give you 100. And this guy's like,
Oh, fairway
he
people.
looked at it like it was $1 million.
Yeah.
And he goes, anything you need, I'll pick you up. You have my phone number? He said, he goes, it's unbelievably cheap. And
One
he
guy
said-
that comes in, he's a Mason, he's from Emily. His dad is a driver over there, taxi guy, in one of the bigger cities.
He was saying they ordered 6 beers, $2 for 6 beers, all 6 beers, $2.
Where does he want to live? What city, what area?
I think Punta Gorda, he said. He said it's cheap. He goes, if you go in the city, it's not cheap, but
Yeah.
he said
Florida, it's in Florida.
Punta Gorda, yeah. He said there's about 100,000 Americans that retired, that live there.
Well, Jose's mom and dad had a place in Mexico. His dad always wanted to go back to retire, but his mom, same thing, his mom wasn't gonna leave.
No, she won't leave the grandkids and her kids, he said. Fast.
Oh, man, good line.
But you're getting a new, blade there, or what?
I haven't found one.
You know what's worth the shawarma?
Wait for one of you guys to sell one.
33 or 4, so that breaks down to
Hold it.
Ooh,
I had to reply quick when somebody said pizza, because we went out for pizza Sunday, and then I ate yesterday for lunch and dinner.
That's, I don't need it now.
We over-ordered. I'm like, ah, throw this in the air fryer, man, it's better than new. Last night at dinner, I'm like, whoa, throw in the air fryer, it's better than new.
yeah, I did that the other night with pizza. We went to that pizza nostalgia there on Van Dyke.
Yeah.
And Deanna wanted to try these big,
Oh, garlic buns.
Garcia balls, or I can't remember. It was like a big breaded ball with this. Nice puck,
Oh,
Ken.
nice.
Big breaded ball with this stuff in it, and it was really good there. But I got home at like 8:30, and I had 3 pieces of pizza. They're small, you know. I have to think
Yeah.
across there. 3 pieces of pizza, and I threw that ball on top of that, and then went to bed. It was like, oh my god, my stomach is about ready to explode here. Nice.
We go to this place in Applegate, and it's like this old guy, it's, oh, what's his last name?
All square, guys.
Starts with a Z.
Zanatti?
No, his grandson played, sports at Cape Bay, was a superstar. Went to college and played football, he was a running back. Zarelli, but I don't think his grandson's name was Zarelli, but, Joe Zarelli. And you walk in and sit down, he comes and sits at your table, just starts shooting shit with you. And he goes, you know, we got this special sauce, it was my grandma's sauce in Italy, and you'll never get heartburn from it. And I go, I eat pizza, I get heartburn all the time, because I guarantee you, you'll never get heartburn from this, and he's right, like, I don't know what he does, how he does it, but.
I bought this little, Paisano pizza maker stone. One suckered me on the commercial. I gotta get this.
It's been around.
No, cheap.
My buddy bought one of them, and it works good. As long as you don't, you cook it too long, it'll.
Yeah. And
So it's like a
got-
little pizza oven?
No, it looks like a little space, it looks like almost a George Foreman, round George Foreman, but it's got a stone on the bottom. So you make your pizza, and it's got these wood things you run in there, and you can do frozen pizzas or fresh. So I'm looking at it, it's I'm looking at it on Amazon, and they had it for $116, I go, that's a good deal, put it in my cart, and next thing I know, it's $130. So, go to the website, they don't offer 15% or nothing off.
Oh, that went right.
So I'm like, okay, screw it, well then I look at Sam's Club, and Sam's Club has it for $99.
Oh, jeez.
So I'm like, well, shit, I'll buy that. Cause every time we go get
Come
pizza.
on, what would Mike say?
Yeah. Mike's not here. Need a little Mike tribute. Fuck a cocksucker.
Yeah.
Fucking ball liquor. Like you shoved a corn cob up my ass and broke it.
So I thought he first said it, so I shoved a corn cob up my ass. And then the next bad shot, and then breaking it in half.
One website made the mistake at one point where I put stuff in my cart and I didn't check out right away because I forgot, and the next day I got like hey, you left stuff in your cart. You know, here's a 15% off coupon. Now I never buy anything until I leave it in my cart for a while.
Good
Holy
thinking.
shit.
No, that's not us.
God damn, I thought
I wish it was you, Pete.
Yeah. So then I get it, you know, and I tell Corinne, I go, all we gotta do is buy
That's all we
the,
got, huh?
they sell fresh
Go right through
dough
there,
for
Ken.
like $2 for
Where
it,
at?
and it makes 2 pizzas wherever. And, you know, Vince and Joe's, even at Kroger.
No, his made it nicely. You can crisp it if you wanted.
Oh, the C and
over there.
The C and I golf ball. But I was telling Karina, every time we go for pizza, all
I'm
it
trying
does
to
is
punch
argue.
it on you, but I thought they
You
were a
know,
little further than
I
that.
just want cheese, I want.
Well, you're in the
holy
deep
mushroom,
broth,
I
too,
want
so-
ham,
Yeah,
want
I wasn't
veggie.
lifting it up, was I?
No.
So I'm like,
Can't lift up a punch.
like, all I have to do is 3 of these and it'll pay for itself, you know, so the only thing he makes is just cheese pizza and Corinne's been making these, artichoke pasta shit ones.
Oh, how would you get out of there, Frank? You just hit a regular shot
Pretty much.
out of that
Yeah,
deep rough?
yep.
Not good, Ken.
Yeah, you pretty much gotta hit a regular shot knowing that it's gonna take a shit ton off of it, so.
You don't wanna be in the sand anymore.
The sand isn't bad, it's the deep rough that'll kill you.
Ah, it's great.
I think they come out good. Didn't it? Get up there. Dang!
Oh, shit.
Deep,
Wait, I went over the green.
yep.
Like that one, pure.
It's straight too.
How bad?
Get up there.
Oh,
Nice kick.
Nice.
Look at this
In the
guy.
hole. Nice shot.
Speaking of pizza, how's K-Pac's new pizza place?
That place is good.
Is it?
I haven't had the pizza, but they make sandwiches, and they're like fresh. And
What's the name of it?
Nemus?
Yeah, Namus or,
Yeah, yeah.
I went by there yesterday, it was all lit up like,
Was it?
yeah, you know, they got the cross
Yeah,
to one side.
their sandwiches are good. And then they have these breadsticks with this garlic butter or something, and dipping stuff. Holy shit, that's pretty good.
Like homemade.
Yeah, I think so. It's good. I mean, all of us, we all like that.
Oh, nice shot.
Yeah, I found like that, pizza nostalgia or that, what's that other one, down
Oh,
there,
the
Tivoli's
Oh,
too,
okay.
they're wood burning ones. Found you gotta eat them there.
yeah, oh
Travel
yeah,
well.
yeah, they
I
don't.
mean, you,
They
one
get soft.
next day, you can warm them up or that night, but to get the, and they're excellent when you're there.
Just like, usually I just get the margarita pizza at that, Pizza Nostalgia.
Ooh.
It's like that super thin crust there.
So the, Corinne's message, she was a girl that stood up in the wedding with her, so her husband owns that, Mold's,
Oh.
down in Van Dyke. North Richmond.
Ten.
All right, Ken.
But we used to, you know,
Hey,
we used to
you gotta read
bring,
through
you know,
here.
bring it home, he goes, hey, I'll have some pizza, you know, like, by the time we got there, I mean, it was just like, how's he staying in business?
Right.
Then you go there and you're like, oh.
I know, it looked, it looked
70
weird.
yards with a lob wedge out of sand.
When you hit it, I was like, oh, he's all over it. Then I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute,
I mean, yes,
is
they
he
were.
short? Because I was thinking that
Scott, I'm like, I think I
sand
told you,
trap
I
in
go,
the front.
Scott, there's gotta be another word for firm, because I'm hitting them firm and they're still not going anywhere.
Right. That's what Tony said, they were super slow.
Yeah, I hope Nate can get that going this year, with it
Yeah.
rolling nice again.
So is Nate not working then?
Well, you can still tell people what to do, I guess, out there right now, I don't,
I think it's his left, one of his left
I
fingers.
think it was his left, yeah.
But man, it seems like gripping a glove.
I was gonna smoke a left-hander.
That's one thing he'll find out for sure, that's the first thing.
Right.
He'll go right.
That sounded pretty
Yeah,
solid
he-
there. Nice shot.
But the nerves too, you know, because they say when you cut your fingers off or whatever, your nerve pain's up too.
guys I worked with one time, he was using a box cutter in the store, he cut his fingertips. It was like 2 years later, he said, he just started that.
That might be trouble. That's OB, right?
It is. So it's gonna be Steve.
Didn't notice him dancing over here?
Yeah.
Never noticed before.
Tony Hill had one like that.
I'll join the other one.
I don't think it registered. Oh, it did.
I think maybe that was Cole and one of his buddies that did those. At one point, I was gonna have people sign them if they had them there, but I'm like, nah, I don't think I really want them to be that evident.
That was a trophy. Oh, that one wants on the right.
What in the world? Far. I actually played decent last night.
Rough.
Blame it on the simulator.
No, I can't do that, it was that bad.
I told him, we were talking before you guys got here, I said, I think his irons, he plays better outside because he takes such a big hit. You know, he gets down on the ball, so it's harder to do that here, obviously.
Yeah, last night, shoot, I was hitting my 8-iron like 160 and stuff, you know. I come here and I can't. I can get it 130 or 125.
We're in the fairway, Steve. 50 yards off of it.
And you are just struggling right now. You gotta get going again.
Yeah, I tell you what though, that number 3 hole, that was a bitch. That was stupid, they had all, they put that new, tee box in, they're all the way in the back.
They had a
Oh,
lot of
jeez.
them back.
Yeah, looks like,
Number 4 was way in the back.
Man, I am all off the face with
That-
everything.
okay. Thanks. Yeah,
Turned out all right.
Yeah, good thing I didn't say, God dang it.
I was gonna call you, but I got another phone call from a work guy, so I didn't call you. Remember that, yeah.
Remember that hit though, went right off the friggin' heel.
Well, on the calendar. Thanks. That's tonight? Yeah. Tuesday? Yeah. Okay.
Can't you track your phone?
30 years from now, you'll just say, it's on the calendar. That's what I tell her all the time. What do we got going on Tuesday? I don't know, check the calendar. I don't remember what we got going on. I put it on the calendar so I don't try to remember.
So
You know what not to do here.
I told her, I go, don't remember, I won't be home for dinner for 4 straight days. I'm golfing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so.
Don't complain, because I don't like it any more than you do.
Yeah.
You think this is fun for me?
Where, 5 o'clock, where you at? I'm at the bar, damn it.
Told you I won't be home for dinner.
Oh!
We are
Somewhere in
struggling.
between that shot and that shot.
Jeez, get out here. You're right, this game does suck.
It does.
I'm gonna putt it, Frank.
Okay.
you guys might go hit in a little while.
Yeah, just sit tight there, guys. Stretch out or something.
Oh, stay in there.
Oh.
Up again?
Yeah, we're getting exercise.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Come on. Did you have your dinner yet? Did you have your dinner? I'll tell Mama. I'll tell Mama.
So tell me to tell her.
Come on. Come on.
You're out. We'll concede.
Oh,
You got a chance. You got a chance. Go see Mama. Go see Mama. I just told her. Go see Mama. 11.
So what were you saying, they were saying that they could take the memberships away from them?
Somebody had told me if you badmouth the
Oh,
owners.
in the bottom of it, yeah, Joe sent me that picture.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I
they
just
said they have the ability to,
revoke it or something.
yeah, if you're, I call the last two the Joe Bissett rule.
Yeah.
That's what I call them.
Well, there was a lot of guys bitching about it last year. Well, how can you even put that in there? I mean,
Joe, I mean, Joe's Joe, I mean, but, I mean, if I'm a waitress, I mean, Joe's gonna be one of the guys I go by all the time, cause he buys the most.
Right.
And he tips good.
right, especially.
You know he's gonna be there tomorrow, the next day, the
Yeah,
next day.
you know, and she pisses him off, he goes, what the fuck do I gotta do to get a drink around here, you know?
You did her last year when Bubba went off on Pam. Not to her face, but she walked by him like 3 times. And he's like, I'll take another one, Pam. And she like went in and shut the door. He's like, Pam, that's all right, Pam. I just fucking paid for your kid's college. The last 4 years. I don't need one.
That was, who else did, Brendan did that too, Larry. He's sitting next to, he golfs with the owner on Wednesdays, and the girl walks by, and she goes, you need anybody need anything, and he goes like this, and she goes to the door, and he goes like this, and everybody knows Larry drinks Miller Lite, right? Goes like this, and she goes, I'll be right back. He puts it down, and looks at Steve, he goes, looks right at him, and goes, fuck it, I'm out of here.
Who left?
There you go. So she comes
Oh, yeah.
back out, and
No.
she's like, where'd he go?
Ah.
And he goes, oh.
Oh, she brought him one? But he
No,
left.
she didn't bring it, because
Oh.
she's not, bright enough to know what he is. So she come out there to ask what he wanted. He goes, oh, you know Larry, he's pretty temperamental, he took off. Instead of saying, hey, he holds up a beer can, see what it is, right now, ain't gonna take you 2 seconds.
And that's how Larry is though, too. He's got a little short fuse, man.
Oh,
If you don't
he
know
does.
Larry, you'd be like, yeah, this guy's, you know?
Oh, he got mad at me last year at, it was the last, I wanna say it was the last round of the year. Good shot, Pete. It was the last round of the year, and he was like, hey, are you gonna be able to tell us, like, right after the last round of the year, like, what the playoffs are? I'm like, no. He goes, well, why not? I go, cause I don't do that. I go, I got everything at my house on a computer, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna do it the right way so I don't make a mistake. He goes, well, that's the way it was always done before. And I go, well, it's not being done that way this year. He goes, well, I'm gonna be going on some vacation or whatever, and so I need to know. And I go, well, there ain't any difference between friggin' Monday night and friggin' Wednesday night, when I'm gonna tell you, you know. He was not very happy with me that day, but yeah, you could definitely tell he's got a short fuse.
He does.
Well, that was like on Wednesday nights. Half the guys couldn't play because they're going on vacation, and so.
Was playing deep rough, Steve.
Yeah, the one guy was yelling, hey, you knew when the playoffs were, and you knew when you picked your vacation. And the one guy goes, I don't care, I don't need to be in the playoffs, you know? And then, you know, so it's just like, well, the guy yesterday, he was like, you know, he had all season to tell me that he couldn't make the first date, and once he told me at noon.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was thinking, because that's when he told me about it. That's when he was telling me about it, and he goes, yeah, it's the third Monday of the month or whatever. So I'm not thinking it was that same night, I'm thinking he's like thinking ahead. No, he needed to know yesterday, like what was going on. And I was just like, what the hell?
You guys are out by 0.4 yards.
Yeah, man, we're on a struggle train. It ain't stopping, it's picking up speed. Was a blue shot.
Oh, dropping dimes, look at that. Kenny Humboldt's playing two new guys.
Yeah, did those guys stick around at all afterwards?
No, they didn't, but they were like crossing us, and so they're on 18 when we were on that one going the other way and stuff, and they were all chatty.
Oh, okay, oh, that's good. Yeah. I haven't met his dad yet, he was the one that
He
emailed
goes,
me.
that's the best drive all day. He goes, of course it is, it's the last one.
There we go. Get up.
Stay up, don't go off that green.
Oh, oh, didn't go down the hill. I'm gonna putt that.
Got it. Yeah, I was kinda wondering if they would be social afterwards or not.
We started so early, so we stick around for a while. I think you came in and
What
stuff.
time did
We
you go
started
off?
at 3:30.
Oh!
Yeah, Larry had to get the,
Well, I think V was early.
Somebody had texted me and asked me, how early they could go off, and I go, 4:30 is like supposed to be the first tee time. It was, James Johnson.
Wow,
yeah.
It's
They
right
were,
up
they
there.
played and were
Yeah.
done.
Chad,
good.
Matt.
Yeah, they were, cause James had a bowl in
Yes.
Elmont.
Yeah,
So we're in line, and Rob goes, oh, there's James, I haven't seen him. I go, me neither. And then they came in and were gone.
oh, they were finishing off?
Yeah, so I was like.
Wait, they were finishing up, but you guys were still in line to tee off? Oh, shit, okay. Yeah, I just told him, 4:30 is when you're supposed to be the earliest tee time, I said. He goes, all right, well, I'll get a hold of the guys we're playing.
Well, it was,
But I'm sure Matt and Chad know that you can get off earlier.
well, it's kind of funny, cause somebody goes, he
He
came here at 4:30, the time that we're supposed to tee off, and we're like eighth in line at 4:30, and there's already several people that were done.
Jeez.
would your dog have some IVs or something? Oh, really?
Yeah, you got fixed.
How's everything else going? Is he doing
We took him to see Doc Wilson. All right, so we're up with 2 to go. We took him to see Doc Wilson, and he said he's got basically elbow dysplasia. So you've heard of hip dysplasia? It's, larger purebreds get hip dysplasia where it's like
I'm trying to figure out how you're up to. You won every hole but one.
No, you guys won the first hole.
Yeah.
You guys won the first
You won
hole,
the
we
next
won
one.
the next one, that makes it all square. Then the next one we're up 1, next one we're up 2. So we played 4 holes. You guys had won 1.
We played 5.
Okay, played 5.
Oh, hang on a sec. Must have missed a hole.
Okay.
You're probably
We're not
right
gonna
there.
catch you, is the bottom line, but,
Hold on a second. Let's see the scorecard.
Yeah.
So you guys won this one, and then we're all square, and then we're up 1, we're up 2, we're up 3, sorry. So that's it. So anyways, Doc Wilson said that he's got this elbow dysplasia, which is like hip dysplasia for like big dogs get it. Which means probably gonna need surgery, but it's kind of funny.
that
So
young though, dogs that young get it?
well, I mean, it's a birth defect. So,
I got a buddy that's got a,
you guys just want to finish out this hole?
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
okay, you're up, Pete.
I got a buddy that has a French bulldog. The dog is 3.5 years old. Just like 6 months ago, jumped off the bed, lost its vision.
Huh.
Now the dog is blind. Poor
Just
dog.
from jumping out of the bed?
Off the bed. For some reason, it must have had something going on, you know,
Oh.
like your dog.
Like a
Born
retina,
with it, right?
his retina was loose and it,
Yep.
Wow.
And the dog can't see. Well, I don't mean to laugh at the dog, but the dog will be sitting there walking, it'll walk straight into that golf bag. And it won't, it's slowed down now, it won't, because it realizes.
Yeah.
And it'll be
you see
like,
the full speed in there.
and then it'll sit there and go.
It's like a freaking one of those Roomba vacuum cleaners that just keeps running into shit until it gets out its way around it.
You feel bad for the dog, but that dog's only 3.5 years old. I told my buddy there, I go, you got a long time with a blind dog.
Yeah.
You think a smelling would pick up, but it is a bulldog, somewhat they
Yeah.
smell.
I feel like those have a lot of health problems anyway.
Yeah, oh
Seems
yeah.
like it. They're expensive as shit.
Mhm.
Beat the shit out of that thing. Oh, that kid.
Oh.
No, it's weird, like our other vet said, oh, don't take my walks, and, it's just gonna, make the problem worse. So we saw Doc Wilson, and we said, well, what about walks? He goes, it ain't gonna make it any worse. I mean, it's a birth defect. So we took him on a walk, he came back, he's limping like crazy. 2 days later, he didn't even look like he was limping. So we're like, what? So now we're gonna just start taking him on like little short walks. And nice hit, Ken. Perfect
Yeah,
distance,
that
that would
would've
have
been,
been, yeah. So we're just gonna start taking him on some short walks and can't hurt.
Mimic that swing, Ken, every time. Can you do it?
Yeah.
I like your confidence.
Well, my first shot, when it didn't record, Mike Hopkins would have said, Ricky
Hello?
Ricordo, you guys dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah.
No Ricky record.
Has he done that like that?
Yeah.
as well? Like
Yep.
swearing like
He's got a
that?
hat on that one.
No,
No
he's
problem.
not, no, when he started working, that's where he got a lot of the
He's a
language.
union carpenter, they said, no, you don't swear.
Yeah,
So he wasn't like that when he was like 18, 19?
not that I remember, he was,
I bet he was somewhere.
yeah, the one guy, there was some other, the one guy was a fucking total tool. Mike wasn't, Mike was. I mean, I like just seeing Rod, he'll just be, like at the golf course smiling and stuff, that's how I remember him being like on the bus or at a party or something.
Mike,
like
So
that.
it's sand too, not deep rough.
Yeah.
Surprised they have all that fairway sand be deep rough, because usually the fairway bunkers are.
Yeah, so on just the edge of it, it'll play sand, but then when you get into where these grasses are, that they're making that play deep rough for some reason.
Hold on.
Got a storm in there, Frank. Did you tell you already ate?
I think we're heading up north tomorrow, so she's probably making something so we don't have to cook up there.
Did you play sell?
Yeah,
Nice.
did. Yeah, I'm so happy. We gotta go up there tomorrow, pick up a few things that we didn't sell with the place. Most of the stuff we sold with the place, but there was a couple things that were her mom's that she wanted to keep, so we gotta go get them.
Sold it to somebody from
No
Dearborn.
idea what I'm doing with
He
this.
sold it to somebody from Dearborn and can't pronounce her last name.
Oh, the neighbors are gonna love you.
On Friday, somebody was like, if your neighbor asks, just say, I don't know, I think their name's Lashana.
Yes.
Seemed really nice. I sold my smoker in the barbecue. They said that's what sold the place.
How about the towels? Can we keep the towels?
Right.
They're really tough. So they said something, they're gonna have a hard time swimming, but, you know, just keep an eye on it.
Yeah, they were thankful the boat came with life vest.
Oh!
Well, it was Karen's birthday.
Good. It was on a Sunday. The kids didn't come home, but the two of them are coming home next weekend.
Oh,
Ooh, got the lip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and-
slow it down.
It's like when they come home, they just think like, they must talk on the way home. They're like, we're gonna eat out every meal. They'll take us out, they'll buy us drinks.
don't even bother getting your wallet
All
out.
the girls FaceTime Karen on Sunday, and I was in the background, and I go, yeah, you guys missed it, we ate out every meal this weekend, so we're staying in next weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, you missed it, you didn't come home for your mom's birthday. Fucking, we tore it up, man, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, bar hopping. Next week I'm making pulled pork. Oh, not pulled pork. Can we go out for one meal? Nope, you missed it.
Rita, they took it off because you had mentioned something about that one ride or whatever. So I took it off and I'm like, well, if you don't do it, whatever, I'm just gonna have that Saturday off. And, so Raul got Raul to come over with his, truck and we trimmed our tree in the front.
Oh, cool.
Because the neighbor had said something about it, and it was leaning over on their side. Rob goes, what do you want to do? I go, trim the hell out of it. You know I don't like trees, I don't care, cut everything down. He's like, what about people? Well, he's in his bucket, and he's cutting everything, we're trimming and stuff, and all of a sudden I get everything in a big pile. He got there at 9:30, I was making lunch at 11, or, you know, so I'm like, okay, now I gotta, of course, I'm in the city, so I gotta cut all them up into little pieces and put in those bags so they can come pick them off. You know, stuff them in there, some ripping them and chopping them and cutting them, and I'm like, oh, why did I have them cut so much?
All right, Pete, you pick for your part of the business. No peeking, these aren't exactly.
All right, Steve-O.
Well, I guess my name shouldn't have been in there anyway, so if I could, you didn't pick mine.
Oh, it's me and Pete again, sorry guys.
Alright, so Pete and Steve. Alright, so Pete and Steve, and then we gotta figure out who's gonna tee off first.
I can see it, Steve calling Steve.
And you guys tee off first.
All right.
So you guys gotta decide, you got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
I'll do odds for me.
You wanna do it? Okay.
Don't really matter.
I'll do,
You wanna hit?
Par fives
You
are,
wanna fly over?
8 to 10.
Talk like rights?
yeah. Got a par 3.
I'll do odds. You do evens because you get
Yep,
the
I was thinking that.
longer ones.
Okay, Pete's gonna do
You get
odds.
further.
You hit the par three, you can
And-
hit the par, good on this.
Sorry. Pete's doing, you're doing odds?
Yes.
Ken, which ones did you want?
Odd.
Okay, so you and Pete will do odds.
Red Wings are on tonight, do or die.
Holy shit, was that a game last night or
Yeah,
what?
it was on channel 20.
I'm like, we're at the just get done golfing, I go in there to see what it's doing, and the Red Wings just score. I'm like, okay,
To tie it up for their first
to
one.
tie to the first one. And then all of a sudden, I'm looking, they're down, what, 4-1?
Yeah,
I think at
4-1,
one point.
they came back.
Then I
tied up
saw, then it
four.
was 2-4, and I'm like, fuck
Didn't
it.
they go
I
into
didn't even-
overtime?
Yeah,
I didn't even, they scored with an empty net.
they were down 2-4 in the third, scored 2 goals to tie it up, one in overtime and one in overtime, so they only get 1 point instead of 2.
They got, what did they do? They, yeah, they tied it up on an empty netter. And then, I didn't know, I'm like, I'm not even gonna listen, I'm gonna be pissed all the way home, I'm not gonna be able to sleep. All of a sudden I get home and I'm like looking at something, I'm like, holy shit, they come back and won. Can't remember who it was, he scored the last 2 goals. Like, well, within, it was a minute something left when he scored the empty netter, and then I think it was early in the overtime when he scored that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're up, Pete.
Was it, not Larkin, but there was just
I think,
Chainin or something?
God, I can't remember his name. But Larkin, I think, assisted on at least that, the game winner one.
People are not happy with Eiserman. This is what is like 4th or 5th year.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's playoffs.
What do you have, a 5-year plan when you got here?
Yeah. Well, they came from Tampa Bay, they were a dynasty, you know.
Right.
They had like
Yeah.
4 out of the last 5. Oh,
The-
we're
the one-
gonna do that next year.
Yeah,
Right.
the one thing though with him and Tampa, they were the worst team, so they got the first pick and the second pick for like 2 years. Detroit got screwed with that lottery, just like the Pistons did.
Anybody going to the draft next week? No? They're expecting quite a crowd, man.
Yeah, I bet you they.
Good shot, people.
I was,
Him and Hall, if I was gonna go on what day.
Be some good people watching if you want.
And then my boss is like, oh shit, I can't believe, I walked in to ask him for the time off. I was gonna take like Friday off, and he walks in, he goes, I can't believe I just noticed that I'm missing the draft, I'll be on vacation. I go, all right, well, have a good vacation, here's, take my request form,
Right,
throw it in the garbage.
Can't go if he's gone.
Yeah. You've seen the 2 I worked with.
Yeah, I have.
You guys busy, Pete?
Yeah, it's.
All right.
No, I know a guy that,
Not all big stuff, but it's a little like.
I know a guy that, he sells, commercial vehicles, he's in like the commercial vehicle division for Dodges and stuff. He said, there ain't nobody coming in buying trucks. The businesses are not coming in buying trucks.
Man, I tell you what, I would think where Paul used to work, the Ford plant in Romeo.
Yeah.
Go home one day.
Oh, man,
I'm
there's
like-
so many trucks on
I
that
just
lot.
remember saying to myself, I'm like, how sad is that? There was one vehicle, and I don't know if they were parking in there, what it was, it broke down. I'm like, I can't believe there's one with that lonely vehicle in there. Come back the next day loaded, fucking thousands of trucks. I mean, you couldn't get, it doesn't seem like you get one more
Are they
truck in
Fords?
there.
Why are they
Fords,
there?
They're just over, that's new trucks, just haven't sold, that's where they're
Store
stored.
around, they store them. Like when you drive to Flint, there's one lot on the right. If you happen to look over at the right time, there's probably 10,000 trucks in that
Yeah.
lot.
Somebody told me they were waiting on, they thought they were waiting on chips, but
I think that was a while ago.
Yeah.
That would have been a good excuse about 9 months ago, probably.
I don't know who's buying the new trucks, cause they are expensive, especially if there's F-250s and son of a bitch, I think they're like 90 grand.
Looks good.
Sit right there. Ah, I don't wanna be in there.
This course, it's hard not to get sand on. I mean, it seems like you're gonna have a sand shot every hole.
Very hard.
What is this course?
Pinehurst, number 2.
got this, the newest guy that's been with us, he's been with us for about a year now. And, he's always talking about this nerve damage that shoots down his leg and stuff, you know.
Sciatic nerve or something, I don't know.
So then he'll complain about it like
He's making it up,
on a
Steve.
Thursday, you know, and then we go in, and we're always like laughing, like Mondays are always the hardest day, cause he always, his legs always hurt the Thursday before, he always calls in on Monday. So he doesn't have leg pain Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's only on Monday. And I'm like, how does that
What are you
work?
doing all weekend?
Yeah, I go,
Rock
Shannon,
climbing?
Shannon, you get those headaches all the time, do they just come at a certain time so you know to block it, or?
Like, how much time off could he have if he's only been there a year?
He does, he just calls in, just does it.
Showing up late.
Pull that.
Stop.
Yes.
Yeah, the workforce has changed, man. Oh my God. It's crazy.
Just telling Steve, so Cole's getting out of school, moving back home on the first, and he wants to get in this electrician program, but they're not accepting applications for a while. Well, I was able to get a hold of Deanna's cousin, her husband is electrician, but doesn't work for a union shop, he's got his own place. So I called him up yesterday, and I was kinda told him Cole's story, and I go, do you think, you'd be able to work with you? He goes, oh, yeah, no problem. So Cole called him today, he called me, and he goes, yeah, Dad, he said he's gonna hire me. And I go, well, did you ask me the hours? He goes, yeah, we gotta meet every day at 6 a.m. in Elmont. And I asked him how many hours a day we work. He goes, well, 10 hours. So Cole goes, so we'll be out at 4. He goes, 4, 5, 6, something like that. So Cole's like, I don't care. He goes, it's been so long since I freaking had 2 pennies to rub together. I'm gonna do whatever I can do. He goes,
Yeah. Well, it used to be like, I think Ken you were doing Concord all the time, we were all working for Trauma Sod Farm. So we would just slow up like at 4:30, because we got done too fast, we had to go to the condos, and we would just bring 2 truckloads of just shit sod, and we just throw them down. We're like, don't call in. We're done, or out of the condos, because that led us from getting out at 5 to like now 6 or 7.
right.
And you got a 45-minute drive home.
Yeah.
Turn!
Get her close. So we'll see, 6 a.m. I called.
Be there at 6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I called
that's
up there,
early.
they had called up there yesterday at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I woke him up, so I don't know what the hell he's gonna do. He's like, might be a little tough for me when I first get started. I'm thinking, you'd think
Is
it's
he
gonna be
done? Is he graduating?
tough. He don't, gets to walk regardless. And they said he's thinking that if he's gotta take another class, he'll just get one cause he'll only probably have like one more class if he needs one. That's only if he doesn't pass.
There you go.
Not that he doesn't pass it, but he's gotta have a certain grade point average in the business school in order to graduate. So if he ends up like getting a grade in a class that needed to be higher in order to have his total grade point, then he's gonna have to retake something. So,
Are you guys going up for?
yeah, yep. Yeah, he's funny. Like my mom was like, oh, let us know. He's like, I don't want grandma coming up. He goes, I just want it to be us. I'm like, oh great, now I gotta call my mom.
Yeah, what is
You know
this
my
doing?
mom, my mom's like, she's gotta be at everything or else it's a big problem, and it's like, oh shit. I told her, she was cool. Oh, good try, Ken.
Make a butt today, man.
Alright, so it's, Steve.
Yeah, we're going up there. We're going Thursday night because my daughter's got a brunch like Friday morning for her major, whatever you call it. And then Saturday, they walk at different times of the day. Hers is at 10 a.m.
Oh, is she done now?
She's walking because this is when they're doing it. But then she's finishing her class now, and then she's gotta do one more clinical, so she's actually done in like
So you're going out there Friday, you said?
Excellent.
Thursday after work, we're heading up.
Excellent.
That might be what we're doing, I can't remember.
And then she's got, like the cohort, they call it a cohort, like in her whole major, there's only like 22 people.
Then what?
Then what? Well, she's gonna get a job.
For that.
As soon as she's done.
She got one lined up, or?
Yeah, she's done,
Well, she's kind of been working anyways, hasn't she? I mean, but like,
well, she does like clinicals, so
Yeah.
the next clinical she does will be her 6-1. And everyone she's worked at, they said, when you get done, call us, we got a spot for you, because we liked you, so. She worked at the hospital in Grand Rapids, like, that hill, and there's all those hospitals, whatever it's called over there. Might be Coralville now,
Was she gonna stay over that way?
probably for like the first year, 6 months.
Kyle's major, there's six.
Oh,
Six, that's it.
her fiance is from Emmett,
Oh,
so who knows, Emmett boys, I don't know, probably, but was talking, they were home a couple weeks ago. He's like, yeah, just don't tell anyone, but I've been looking for land in Emmett, like, I want to build like a barn mini or something. So he's not happy.
so he's planning on coming back.
She's like, if we're gonna live somewhere, let's not live in Emmett, let's live in like, Royal Oak or.
well, I thought she
Even
wanted,
Marysville.
I thought she wanted, like Washington.
Yeah, she would take that.
Can't move that back so you don't hit that, would you?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Sounds like you're gonna be an Emmett.
Yeah, that's right.
That's going left. Damn it. Hit something.
Just don't go, oh, good.
What's he do?
He works he's got a degree in like logistics, but he got a job with a power company in Ohio, it's like Detroit Edison, but it's in Columbus, Ohio. He works remote 100%. He goes down there like once every 3 months, and goes down there just for like meetings, but
What would you do on remote for that?
I don't know. He spends 2 months to really do it. A lot of number crunching.
Good strike.
That was straight.
Yeah.
Look,
Last one I did turns, this one stays straight.
Go find some land in Emmett.
Oh, how they do the old, right? Oh, just past the old line right there.
Ian's the youngest one, right, in the family?
Matt, his family?
No, Ian.
No, he's got one younger brother, Aiden.
There, he's out of high school, though.
Yeah, he just graduated college.
Are his parents staying in Emmett, or?
They change their mind like once a month.
Ken, that's his name, Ken.
Kenneth James.
Ken James. Kenneth James.
Would your daughter get a degree in?
He's with their
Oh, I was gonna say, you never touched a tree.
Well, that's all I was hoping, I mean, there's nothing I can really do from there, so.
Wide open now.
Yeah, it's, I was like, well, if I chip out and then we try to get on, we're slow. Perfect. Great shot.
Great shot.
Nice, nice, Ken. I was thinking before you swung, I'm like, hope he hits it about 90. And you did. Hope Steve hits this about 90 now.
snow. My mom would be like, you didn't cut the grass today. Yeah. Suck you too. Oh, nice putt.
Oh,
That thing was
bingo,
cruising.
bango.
I was cruising, hit a lot harder than I wanted to.
I gotta make this one, don't I?
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Ah, I thought it was gonna break down, Pete. Nope. She looked straight at it,
Just wanna try to get in the circle and go to the next.
fight another.
Oh, that's what I wanted to do.
Put it in a circle.
Get it in the circle.
Pete, what brand are those shoes?
So those G4.
G4? G4? Somebody goes, oh, those are the most comfortable shoes.
They
So
are.
So, they,
Are they?
Robert was saying them, you know, and I'm like, oh, found them like on super clearance. They're almost like a tennis shoe, they don't really have anything on the bottom, but
They look
the inside's
comfortable.
got like these grooves. Really weird, you don't think they'd be comfortable?
But they're really cool as you go.
Massages them?
Yeah.
Massages your feet?
Yeah. So they're like you know, they're like tore them out when it's muddy or wet and you're out with shit, but like in here, they're like perfect. And
Catching up
So
on
we're
a
all
roll, aren't
squared
you?
up. We all square.
I'll swear. Oh, Ken, I gotta like that. It's a great
Right.
ball.
Ooh,
No,
nice
that's
shot.
perfect.
Oh, all right.
The fat of the green, perfect.
You know, I thought I was Ken. I go, man, I get some shit, I'm getting up there with Raul. Then all of a sudden, he must have found out I bought a pair, and he bought 3 more pair. I'll show you.
Don't even think about it, Pete.
Yeah.
I'm the king.
Pete, check out these burgundy ones I got.
There's a lot of shit, doesn't he?
We went to the Michigan game in Indianapolis. Me and Pete were all just like last minute got tickets.
This year, this last year?
Yeah, that'd be great.
We did like a three-way group text, and this guy from the season ticket holder from Yale had him, he put him on Facebook, and I'm like, I'll take him.
Oh!
And our group text, I go, I got all kinds of Michigan t-shirts and shit, but it's gonna be cold there. I go, I need like a coat. We had a hotel downtown, it was like a 10-minute walk to the stadium. I need a coat, bro. Don't worry, I got you covered. I need an XL. Don't worry, I got, go over there, he's got just shit laid out everywhere.
He had
Take
he
one.
had a full zip hoodie, a full zip like jacket, a half zip. He goes, you want a golf look? You want a, you know, sweatshirt look?
What vibe you going for?
Yeah,
His wife just ran him. He's got more shit than
Jeez.
me, you should see his closet.
yeah.
That's funny because he, I was telling him the story. I go,
Still up, Pete.
I go, I had this pair of Lulus, so that's what these pants are, these those Lululemons or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he goes, Lulus? He goes, aren't those expensive? And I go, yeah, I guess. He goes, well, how much are they? And I go, oh, like $120, $130 or whatever. He goes, well, how many pairs do you got? And I go, I don't know, like 5 pairs, 6 pair? I go,
Oh!
I go, I got, I don't know, like
Right,
5 or 6 pairs? He goes, oh, man, he goes, I always thought you were more frugal than that. I was telling Deanna, I go, what kind of weird conversation with a guy who's got like 12 pair of shoes? You guys are, you know, it's like, I mean, he was like
Well,
grilling
that's
me
your
about
photo.
it.
I mean, you built this little tiny house in the middle of nowhere with this crappy golf room.
Yeah.
I thought you were tightwad.
Yeah.
He's going on and on about these pants. And by the way, the pants I was getting were free because I had had them for like 3 years. and they started to discolor, and so I was taking them back, cause they have this performance guarantee, like if anything goes wrong with them. So I was telling the store, like, hey, look at these pants I got for free. Well, how many little pair of pants you got?
Well, I didn't want it,
Lululemon.
so Kareem's, one of her clients is a yoga instructor supposedly, so she gets discounts. So Kareem's like, I think you might like these Lululemon pants. So they were $100 off with the discounts and clearance and stuff. I go, yeah, pick them up. What about these shorts? Yeah, pick them because they're all on clearance.
And did you like them?
But I do got,
Wow, it stayed in,
I do got
too.
2 pair that I really like, so this will be my 3rd. But
They
I
have
got,
comparable ones at Sam's Club for $11.99.
I got those. No, I got another pair there from Sam's that, yeah.
Are those from Costco?
Uh,
I got some just like that from Costco, but they're blue.
where did I get these? Oh, no, Old Navy.
Why do you buy those ones? Those are kind of expensive. I know, I just like them. I go, you know, when you find something that you like and then they fit, you can order them, you don't have to worry
Well,
about fitting.
Instead of
Ralph-
buying a bunch of shit
Ralph-
and you
Ralph's
throw it in your
gonna-
closet and never wear it.
Rob's gonna
Yeah.
have a problem because the largest Lululemon has is 42. So he's not even gonna get in a pair.
Oh, no, they're
so-
too expensive for him apparently.
So,
Well, he just went on storm duty, so he's alright.
he'll spend $200 on a pair of shoes, but he's not gonna spend it on a pair of pants.
Right.
A sweatshirt.
That has an M on it. Now that's something that should pay whatever for that thing.
Did you guys have a good time? Going to Indy?
Yeah, that was cool. Oh!
At least it stayed in.
What was that, Pete? The game was Saturday, and I think I texted you guys like Thursday.
Yeah, I think it was like Thursday afternoon, and
Alright, we're up one.
we're like,
Well, the guy in, he's the insurance guy in, K-Tech.
Kirsten?
Yeah, him and his wife went to U of M, so did her mom. His wife ran track at U of M.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Emily Vickers, not Emily, Beth. Elizabeth, but they call her Beth. She's a dentist, her mom's a dentist, and her brother's a dentist.
Yeah. She's a dentist there and,
Yeah. So they got season tickets at U of M, so the season ticket holders got dibs for that game, because our whole section was
Yeah.
season ticket
Yeah.
holders, but they were great seats, they put this thing on, I had to look at Stella and shit, just for shits and giggles. So we put this thing on, he goes, it's like $450. So I bought it, and I goes, I bought 3 tickets, he goes, no, here we go, I goes, per ticket, he goes, no, you flip this row. Who would pay that for one month? That's what they're going for online. So I text him, oh, within 2 seconds, yeah, you're. We just went down, because we're all working, we just went down that day, went to Peter, drove home the next day.
So it
yeah,
said,
we
what,
should've went down
it
there.
said, what did it say, like level 5 or something?
Yeah.
So, right when you walk in, there's these steps that go up. We were right there, so there was like nobody under, yeah, there was a, section 1 was underneath us, but then they
Yeah.
had a big walkway, we were right on the edge.
And like the U of M marching band was like right
Yeah.
20 yards from us, but like straight down, so you could hear them.
Good ball.
There you go. But so we're in there,
Our hotel was right downtown,
yeah.
and someone's like, we're checking in, and the guy's like, I have a marching band staying here. We're like, ooh. So that night we go to bed, we got a suite with 2 beds, and then there's a fold-out couch. So Raul goes to make his bed, he pulls out the couch, there's no mattress.
Oh,
She's
shit.
like, shit, I don't have a mattress. So he calls down, they're like, we'll bring you one up. It's gonna be a while, Raul. He goes, why? I go, because they gotta get all the women in the Iowa marching band up here one at a time. You're not gonna get that mattress till 2 in the morning.
We're pretty shit-faced kids to the game. And what's the closest vendor to us? The liquor sales.
Oh, really? I heard they had some good tailgating down there for U of M got, you know.
Get through there. Okay.
We got down there, made good time, got the apartment or the hotel where they're redoing it, so we were walking around in a big circle trying to figure out where the hell we had to go. We get up there, start pounding down drains, walk 4 or 5 blocks, we're starving. And then afterwards, we're like, hurry up, Hooters, get everybody out of the way, we're going to Hooters. So we run down there, and we're like, oh, good, we can get in. And that's it, we got in, and then it got booked right after we sat.
We ran into Hooters and sat down,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden there were like 300
Just
people in line
packed.
out the door. Pete had the comment of the night, because these Iowa fans were all in there, and they're like, you got lucky, U of M, and Pete's like, we'll see you at the Motor City Bowl. Detroit's beautiful in January, you're gonna love it. It's like, we're not going to Motor City Bowl.
And then they just dominate them, you know, it's just kicked out of his ass.
Go.
Yeah, because remember Iowa had such a tough defense, so they only scored 2.2
Yeah.
points.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that lie.
So they were, Ralph's like, I don't like this, I don't like this. I go, why? He goes, we're not, we should be killing, we should be killing. I go, Ralph, we've thrown the ball 10 yards. We've been running it. I go, we're not gonna show nothing off, we're just gonna pound it, beat the shit out of them, not let them score, and then we're gonna go home.
That's what they did.
So we're trying to listen to who, you know, because the next day at 12, they're gonna say who's playing who, right? So the whole time we thought Indianapolis was an hour ahead of us,
Behind.
whichever they weren't.
Nice shot.
Ah.
You know, and everybody on the talk shows were like, well, you can't have Alabama, and they lost earlier, even though they beat Georgia. Georgia deserves to be in there if there's a one-loss team. Who else was it? Florida State. Florida State deserves in there. There's no way Alabama's gonna be in there. And then all of a sudden they go, the fourth seed, Alabama.
Yeah,
Yeah, oh, fuck.
that was a hell of a game.
Yeah,
Who, there was,
That was the best
who was the
game.
undefeated team? Yeah, Florida State.
Florida State.
Yeah, they got screwed bad.
Oh, they would've got spanked so bad in that play. I think the only team that truly could have held up with Michigan would have been Georgia.
Yeah, the Alabama game was the best game. Yeah, they beat the shit out of Washington, just beat them down.
I texted Pete on Saturday, channels. We had somebody go, but not till like 1 o'clock, so I go, I think the Michigan Panthers are on, so I turned the TV on, but Channel 2, fucking Ohio State University spring game. I'm like, what kind of shit is this? They had the Buckeye spring game on.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
And then like
Really?
80,000 fans showed up.
Yeah. So they said something about, Kelly being the coach, the offensive coach now left UCLA. They go, at his last 4 home games, they only averaged like 50, if that, 50,000 people, and they have 80 at the spring game at Ohio. He goes, that's why. It'll be,
Whoa, whoa.
it'll be interesting come on Saturday with the Michigan one.
Is that this Saturday?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was gonna be televised.
yeah.
It's gonna be a new thing.
With orgy? Big orgy into it? Well, their defense is gonna be tough, but.
Oh, that's of course, a spring game, they're like, oh, Ohio State's got an NFL defense back.
Well, if they don't do something, he's gonna get fired this year.
Good shot, Ken.
Friday. And he
Well,
knows
that's the thing, I mean, see, we're gonna be undefeated to get to Michigan,
right.
so it'll be interesting, but I tell you what, man, they just, once they lose a game, they are just,
Yeah.
that,
Yeah, they lose all momentum, it seems like.
yeah, that bowl game they had, they looked like shit.
You guys heading out early tomorrow, Frank? Beat the traffic?
Probably not. I mean, we're really not in a hurry to get there, cause we're literally just going up there to pick this stuff up. And we're coming home the next day, so it's like. And then the buyers are actually coming up tomorrow too, cause they wanna do like their final walkthrough. I told our agent, I'm like, well, as long as they know, like, we're staying the night up there, like, I ain't driving up there and driving back.
Right.
So she's like, all right, I'll tell them, just make sure, you know, maybe when they come, they're gonna get there around 4, maybe you guys can just go out to eat or something. I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. But,
I'm saying they could arrange it like to be there when you're there, like to do this.
yeah,
But then that's a pain in the ass for you, like, I don't wanna spend 2 hours showing them how to do shit.
well, I got all that, like, I got like how to open it up and shut it down, I got all that shit written down, cause I could never remember how to do it. So, I didn't wanna have to call her dad all the time and be like, hey, I'm opening up the cottage from after the winter, so how do I do this?
Oh, you buy it from her dad?
No, but we owned it together for, we owned it together for a number of years, so. I'd always get up there and be like, I can't remember if I'm supposed to do this or this. She goes, well, you gotta do this. Okay, well, after a while, I was like, I'm just gonna write it down. So I got like a 2-page, you know, to open it, to close it down, you do this, and then to open it up, you do this.
Ooh. Jesus. We used to have a motorhome that we rented out, so like for like year 2, I did like a 3-ring binder with pictures.
Yep,
To turn on the hot water heater,
yes,
turn this knob to the right.
pretty much.
People would still call, I still don't.
Is it that knob? Which knob?
How'd that work out, you guys doing that?
It worked out good. I think we would have stuck with it because it was kind of picking up, like they came out with like websites for it and stuff. We went through like a private broker, but my wife didn't like it. She was like, I can't get in there after someone else slept in our bed, like it's gross. I'm like, change the sheets, who cares?
Right.
So we had a battle and I lost and we sold it.
How long ago was that?
I'd say we bought it like,
We better get going.
Yeah,
We're up to,
all right.
cause I would think like during COVID, that was probably big.
yeah,
Right? Probably a lot of
Oh,
people were
before
doing that.
COVID, yeah. we sold it probably like 2005.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was quite a while ago. That's actually when we bought our cottage.
Well, like
2005.
her parents had a place in Florida, and for 3 years in a row, we rented a motorhome and drove it down there, and I'm like, why are we paying someone else? Let's buy our own. But it's one of those things where you just, another thing in life where you just lose faith in humanity, because like, somebody drop it off, the fucking coffee maker's gone, the carpets are gone, it's like, I gotta nail shit down so you don't steal it.
Yeah, yeah, right. Well, that's why
I call and I'd say, we're charging your credit card $500. For what? Fuck you. I'm taking you to court. Go ahead. I got a list of everything you stole. We thought that was ours.
Yeah, we thought the coffee mug. Says Kevin Karen on it.
Yeah. It's a pain.
Yeah.
More than it should have been.
That's one of the reasons why we never did anything like with our place in terms of like an Airbnb and stuff, because we were just always like, well, yeah,
But I tell you, this
Especially when it's
course,
far away.
yeah.
this course.
Yeah. For a while, my parents lived in Ellington, and when people would call me like, well, I don't want to drive the deal, I'm in Bloomfield Hills, I'm not driving the deal. I convinced my parents like that would be the meeting point. Like, I'd take the motor home there, the guys would pull in, it saves them an hour driving. And so this guy comes, he's a doctor, he's got a BMW. My dad had a whole arm with like a gravel driveway next to it, just a parking pad. I'm like, pull your car right here, here with my parents, it'll be fine. And my dad calls me like 2 days later. He was moving his motor home and sideswiped the guy's car. Hey, yeah, got the side of BMW.
Oh, shit.
Well, can't do this anymore. And I called the guy and told him, like, on vacation, ruined his vacation. I didn't wanna wait till you got home, I wanted you to know, what's going on, so you can get ahead of the game. Like, okay, whatever, your deductible. It was bad. Oh, what's one left?
Your mom and dad's, camper, that one was huge, wasn't it? That was,
Oh, shit. Yeah, it was a Class A, but it wasn't really that big, it wasn't that long, it was kinda stuck actually, but.
That's you, Ken.
Damn it.
That would've sucked, making that phone call.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it'll be safe there, nobody ever comes back here.
Did you guys take the motorhome to Florida, Steve?
Yeah. Worked out pretty good again.
Oh, man.
Me and my buddy, every time we got a tank of gas, we'd switch drivers. That was nice.
Oh, you guys rode down together?
Yeah, yeah. We'd switch drivers.
yeah. I think the last time we were golfing, we were talking about where you guys go, and you go, I'll get some information from my surfing. So I'm telling my wife, and she's like, oh, I was thinking of doing a cruise instead. I'm like, you wanted to go to the Panhandle, then you wanted to go on the golf, now you wanna do a cruise, I'm like, you set it up then.
So it starts.
So shit, we got
Yeah.
driving down there, you know, I didn't want to get a hotel. And I told my wife, I said, look, there's like a KOA right there. She said, there's a KOA, we pull off $40. And they had their bed and we had a bed. And the kids stayed up in the thing. And we slept, got up in the morning, took a shower. had to go down.
Oh, you got their day early where you were going?
No, we actually left,
Oh.
we didn't get there.
Too much.
We didn't want to drive anymore, and we went to a
Oh.
hotel on the way down.
Gotcha.
When we came back, we drove all the way.
That's
Okay,
what,
now, Ken.
that's what Kareem was thinking about,
Chip
trying
and
to
a putt.
trying to drive down there for, go to the like where you guys were. Like you gotta figure it in 2 days at least.
Well, we drove home in one, but we left at 3 o'clock in the morning, coming home. So, and the traffic was good, but it's nice when you can go back and take naps. Shoot, I slept for like 3 hours when my buddy drove and. Get there. Nope.
Just, for us now, they wanna take friends and stuff, but we gotta figure out, cause our spring break is different from everybody else's.
Wonder why that is.
Just the way their school district set it up. I thought before, like, they have every school had the same.
I thought they
Spring
did
break.
half of the state, I thought.
Yeah.
One half of the state, and the other half.
Yeah.
That's old.
Oh, stop.
Stop.
I'm surprised it just didn't go off the sand.
I can't believe it didn't. There's no hill rolling down to that sand trail?
Yeah, Shaq's not gonna be there for about 6 or 7 weeks.
What's
His
going on?
daughter's I don't know if she's a freshman and playing softball or what. Something with sports. So I told him, I said, Shaq, if you got stuff you gotta do,
I'll record it.
with her, don't worry about it, I'll figure something out. No, I'll be there. Shit, you're missing 7 weeks, we only play what, 20?
18.
18?
Then playoffs.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, you're missing almost half of it.
Right.
That was weird.
Just not getting off the ground. It's only 2-degree launch angle. The sand. guys get 3 shots to get in the hole and still beat us on this hole.
Here comes the Billy Peru.
Oh, left. Stop, stop.
There's one of them.
What was it, Billy what? What was the name of that putter, Billy what?
Billy Peru.
Billy Baru. Billy, Billy, Billy.
Maybe that.
Oh, slow down. Man, we are struggling around the greens.
Just put in that circle, at least put some pressure on him here. Go! Stretch! That would really put some pressure on him.
We already feel it.
Kept it in the circle, that's all you needed to do. All right. So we're up 1 with 1 to
All right,
go.
Pete.
All right.
Gotta start.
Comeback
right there.
City.
That's what I would say from back in this day, don't call it a comeback. Woo, doggy.
Got her all.
Don't go in the friggin' sand. God, I can't stay out of
That's all
that.
there is. You're gonna get in the sand on, we're gonna be in the sand on every shot, so might as well just get it done on the first one, at least you hit it way down out there.
Jeez. I didn't golf too bad yesterday at 43, but I struck the ball real good, but I couldn't hit a green.
Yeah. it was-
Couldn't play.
Go on a shot, Mike.
Beauty.
Scott had, for the hot second, Scott had closest to on 7. It was, he had a good shot. So he goes to putt and it rims out and then it comes out and we're like laughing, we're like, that came out faster than it went. That was the fastest roll all day, was the putt going out.
Picked up speed.
Yeah. And of course, Tom comes in there and he goes, well, brother, you almost had it. You almost had it.
Who beat him? Tom?
Tom. So Tom, he got like a 7 on the first hole. He got like I think he got a
Oh, did he?
7 on the first hole. He goes, yeah, well, screw that. And then he ends up with a
39. I think,
39,
shot.
yeah. Two birdies at
Two
one
birdies.
skins and closest 2.
Yeah. Hey, he won like $100. Got half of his league fee back in one night.
It's a good night.
Yeah. More sand.
Again.
More sand.
Straight back and full.
Your hole, Ken. Your hole right here.
Go.
Own it. Beat the shit out of that damn
You
thing.
with us? No, you're over.
Or in some other sand.
guys listen to that Kelsey and Kelsey, that New Heights podcast with Jason Kelsey?
Oh, I see the green little things on there.
It's
once
pretty
in a
good.
while.
That Travis Kelsey,
I overhyped you, Ken, sorry about that.
he's all right, but that Jason Kelsey's pretty good.
Yeah, Jason.
They had Arnold Schwarzenegger on there.
Oh, did they?
That guy, man, that guy's smart. That dude, you think he's a dumb bodybuilder? He ain't.
Well, he used to be the governor of friggin'
Yeah.
California, so he can't be too stupid. Unless the voters are stupid.
But he's
Free
worth
Limbo out there.
450 million, that dude is, you know? But when you hear him talk and stuff, he's a smart guy. But his love for the United States makes you like, yeah, you know, I wish he could be a president.
Was important here.
Yeah.
Ah, fine, come on, get down there.
He's
Get
pretty
down
sharp
there.
dude.
Not bad. Chunked it.
Nice shot.
Thank you. Oh, good shot.
Very good. Very good. I was getting used to hitting out of the sand. So it's just nothing for us anymore.
Exactly.
It's around by 1 inch.
Come on.
Oh, and out the
Holy
circle.
cow.
That big
Are
circle
you
up
guys
there.
one up still?
Yeah, that big circle is your friend, Ken. You put it in there, we win.
Big old circle?
Yeah. Travel. Nice putt, Ken.
Nice. Damn.
All right, so we won that one. That's it. One up. So now it's me and Steve.
Alright, Ken, let's turn it up.
Let's go.
It's go time.
That might be the common denominator in this.
It happens. That happened to me, I think, the first week of these
Yeah.
playoffs. I didn't get a single point.
That's one of my favorite lines here at work whenever it's like something goes wrong, I'm like, alright, what's the common denominator? You. I heard
How
Colin,
many times do
I
we have to
heard,
say that to Shannon?
I heard Colin, so, Colin Collard or whatever his name is, he goes, you know, I look at life, I've been married 3 times. So after the third one, I figured out, you know what the problem is? Me. I'm the common denominator. I shouldn't be married, I'm not gonna get married. That's just the way it is, and I'm fine with it. But until everybody realizes, when they're the common denominator, things become easier for them.
Just accept it.
Yeah.
All right, so it's me and Steve, right?
Married 3 times?
So we gotta decide what we got. We got 2 par 3s, 15 and 17, and then you got the 2 longer holes are,
You better hit the par 3s, Frank.
you want me to hit the par
I
3s?
think, is that how it was set up?
15 and 17, yeah. So I'll be the odds.
Whatever you think, Ken, when
I'll
you're
do that.
okay.
You're better with your irons.
Ken? Let's go first.
Winning already.
Yep.
All right, so Ken and Pete with Ken going first.
You say wiener?
I don't even know who we have next week. Who you got next week, Pete?
Jimmy.
You and Jimmy, I didn't even look.
Followed the third week, followed with Butler and Tommy Sandwich.
Ooh.
Tommy Sanders.
Walker.
Or,
No,
Or-
you threw me off there. He texted me last week out of the blue, he must have been drunk, and he was in Nashville, and this country band was playing Prince. And he goes, this reminds me of a JV football game, bus ride on the way home, all this guy's playing is Prince. And I was just like, LOL. Like,
Yeah, when you say
it's like a
that.
Tuesday night at 10:30.
so he said, so he was
I
there.
gotta text my good friend Ken.
Yeah.
I just told my cousin, hey, I gotta text Ken.
So we're sitting there last night, he goes, Pete, I gotta tell you the story, he goes, it's pretty funny, he goes, me, you, Kenny, and he said somebody else, I can't, wasn't like Andy or something, he goes, we're all sitting at the bar, we're all laughing, you know, everybody's quiet, but we're all just laughing, telling jokes and stuff, and this girl comes up to us and goes, you guys better be quiet. And Bullard goes, I turn around, look at her, and I go, she goes, my boyfriend's gonna beat you up, and he goes, who are you, who's that, goddamn, who's that skater? Tara,
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, Tara,
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
The blonde.
Yeah,
that hit her in the
Tara
kneecap.
Lipinski, or whatever. And he goes, who are you, Tara Lipinski? And then he starts laughing, so then I start laughing, he goes, man, it was funnier than hell, it was just really weird. Like, yeah, dudes.
He's not remarried, is he?
I don't know if he's gonna be able to be.
it wasn't Tara Lipinski though, it was,
No.
She might have
she
been.
hit Nancy Kerrigan
Yeah, her boyfriend, yeah, you heard it.
in Detroit.
Yep. I was working with Matty Sowers at his company, and we're working late, so his boss all
Tanya
bought us. Tanya Harding. So his boss all bought us, like, he goes, I don't know what the hell they're thinking. If he goes, it would've been me, man, I would've just had him, you know, like, hit her right in the ass. She's got a nice tongue ass, I would've just went up there and just hit it right in the ass, man, just like, bam, right in the ass, keep leave her knees, just hit it right in the ass. Yeah, what you can do is bruise ass, right?
I love this, huh?
Brown City.
City.
I went to K-Pac for a while. I would have been with, like Greg Hamilton.
Jeff Pavel.
Yeah.
My cousin's married to his, or my niece is married to his son, Quinn. Deep rough. Try like the lead lane around.
Deep for the bro. It's not right.
Yeah, God, Kohler's my. That's what lives there.
Yeah.
Ooh, very deep.
Wait, so
Took 100 yards out.
your mom, your wife and his wife are sisters?
My,
Your wife and Gartner's wife are sisters?
no, that's my wife's brother. Did I say that? Right, yeah. Garnett's my wife's brother.
Got you aimed to the left of that tree,
Do you know
134.
Garnett's wife? Is she from Brown City?
No, she's from Marine.
Hit a 160.
Yeah, she's from Marine City. 160?
Yep.
Nope.
Sorry.
Whether's yours?
Just fine.
Bullard's cousin?
Bullard.
Depends who you want,
Bullard's cousin.
yeah, however you wanna put it.
The Bullard that we play with?
No, no, it's his girlfriend.
Why do you say that you don't think he's able to get married again?
Cause I don't know if you can marry first cousins.
Oh,
It's his first cousin's daughter.
Oh, yeah, okay, so it's like.
It's his first cousin's daughter.
He's dating his first cousin's daughter?
Yeah.
That's fucking weird. That's why I get you, okay. How long have they been dating?
How old would this girl be?
Well, how far you wanna go back? Their first family reunion was when they were 3. That's where they met.
First laid eyes on each other?
Yeah.
I'm trying to
We
think
can't
of
tell
names.
anybody. Okay, we won't. See you at Christmas. Deal. Whoa, come on.
I'm trying to think of this here, like,
Ooh,
in
more
my
sand.
family, it'd be like me dating my cousin's daughter.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're like, in my family, I got a lot of older cousins, so my second cousins are around my age. So I guess it'd be like that, but I think of them as first cousins because they're so close in age.
Right.
What's the family think about that?
Yeah, I was about to ask the same thing, but I was in the middle of trying to figure out. Like, what's the first cousin feel? How's she feel about that? Or he?
A lot of thinking going on there, I'm thinking,
I'm sure they laid down some ground rules of what they can't do.
is she from Quebec?
It's from Armenia?
Got the sand.
So he went to school with you?
Yeah, graduated all 3 of us.
Did you guys used to hang around? there?
Run, baby.
Holy shit. I think Sam's
You
gonna
guys
take
used to
that
hang around
much.
there?
I didn't.
No,
I used to, for a load in junior high, I did a little bit.
Was he one of those guys that you, like one of those buddies that were real immature, like early and it was funny, and then once you got older?
No, he was kinda more like quiet, he got a little bit funny.
Yeah, he was more serious, I think.
Really?
He was, you know, here's the,
Let me change it.
like I lived right by the Golf and Emily City Road, so he used to ride, Scott lived in town, that's his cousin, so he used to ride out there and then come back and hang out and stuff, and then, I don't know, 10th grade just got lower, and then when his wife Sue, when he started dating her, he was complete fucking ass.
Really?
He was all too good for us.
Turn.
Good putt.
Good fun.
Well, it was like they were a married couple, like in
Yeah,
10th
I
grade.
mean, as soon as they started dating, they were
Couldn't
like
talk to
married.
anyone, couldn't go
Yeah.
anywhere. Oh. How far is this thing drop, right?
Well, it's 27 feet. It's playing like 27 feet. So, say like,
Hi,
Good evening,
how are
gentlemen.
you?
Good, how are you?
Happy birthday.
is it time?
Thank you.
Coming up soon, huh?
Nope, it's already passed.
Oh,
It's pretty
Frank,
good
you
right
lied to us. You said this week was your wife's birthday week. Stop.
It was Saturday.
We're within the week.
Yeah,
We could just celebrate all month,
there you go.
yeah. I need somebody to move. I gotta get out of the garage.
I think it's me.
I don't know, I might be too. Sorry,
Do I gotta-
guys.
No problem.
Do I gotta move too, or no?
No, you're good. At least with this car. The next car, I don't know, we'll see.
Worried about the Grand Cherokee parking in the garage. Oh, fuck. Oh, Steve, sorry about that. That could have been a hole. He's got that, and then you'll have that little dinky one to tie, hopefully.
What made you guys build right here on this road?
She found this property,
Oh, okay.
and we lived on like 16 in Grossbeck, and I've been asking her to move for like 5 years. I've been talking like, hey, let's move. She's like, oh, I kinda like it here, and I can't find any other place. I've kept showing her things, I don't like that, and finally she found this property. And she was like, if you ever wanna move, this is the property. I'm like, okay, let's go get it then. so done living where we were living. Like our house backed up to like 16-mile road. So it was like, I mean, it wasn't as bad as Van Dyke per se, but it was busy. Just had like a straight block, don't worry about those.
Nice spot, Pete.
Yeah.
Balls.
If they would've widened up, 23 mile, I'd have probably still not been married. I'm like, I'm not gonna fuck that down there, fuck it. No Ricky Ricardo.
No Ricky Ricordo.
No Ricky Ricardo. I think he would have missed it. As Ron would say, we gotta do something about that.
Ooh,
Nice.
drained it.
Okay, all square, still.
He's all out of sorts, his mind left. What am I gonna do? Exactly.
You don't know what to do unless he's laying on somebody's lap.
What's the right size for that dog? So no golf leagues for you, Ken? Just gonna try to sub when someone needs a sub?
Aw,
No cutsies. Ooh, that tree could pose a problem.
Deep rough.
Come on, Steve. I'm playing your cutter, I'm playing you a little to the left here. Cutter.
I was playing my cutter. Come on, Mr. Cutter.
Cut.
Did the Panthers win on Saturday?
Go.
Yes, they did.
Cutting, it's trying. Oh, yeah.
Yes, they
Sit
did.
down right there.
They're number 2 in the power polls at 2-1.
Nice drive.
I think the team that beat them was it Birmingham.
Ooh, Ken, you can get through there.
Yeah, so,
Oh, yeah.
see that one going on?
Birmingham Stallions.
Yeah,
I can name you a
whoever
little bit.
beat them, they're undefeated still.
I keep watching that thinking, gotta be some guys I know, you know, and there's hardly any on them teams.
Yeah, I mean,
One
you're-
guy I
you're
want
right
to know
through
is
there,
that kicker
Ken,
from
through
the
there.
Panthers. He better be wearing Honolulu blue and silver next year.
Is he pretty good?
He kicked 2 60-yard field goals already.
He's not a kicker.
Is he consistent?
Good strike.
Oh,
Very nice.
Oh, hit the last
That's
branch.
fine. That was good to get that out of there, into those trees. Yeah, he hadn't kicked a field goal since high school.
took 8 yards off of the tee.
He was, in college, playing soccer, and then, so he was out of high school for probably 6 years. He was kicking for Arkansas, their kickoff half. And he had to kick a field goal, so the Panthers put him out there in the first game, he kicked a 64-yard field goal to win the game. He kicked the first one, they called timeout and went in. The second one, booted even better. Right down the middle.
So is he the regular kicker, or they just bring him in for long ones?
No, he's their kicker, but they got him mostly for his kickoffs.
Hold it. More
Yeah,
sand.
club. That was it.
Frank, I fired up the sprayer last night.
I was gonna ask you,
That thing is a beast.
is it nice?
Oh, yeah, it's nice.
I'm glad.
When I start a side business.
I wanna use mine. What did you spray? It's like weeds or?
Just like anywhere I don't want to weed whip.
Okay.
You know, all like
What'd you use though?
all our flower beds are stoned, but over the years, shit starts growing up in there again.
Oh, yeah.
Went down the driveway, cause like on the edge of the gravel driveway, you get all shit growing up, and
So you use like Roundup or something, or?
Yeah, who is it, Ortho makes one, it's like called Everclear, it's guaranteed for like 6 months.
Okay.
I think it is Roundup,
think
but it's
I
like the
used it
strongest
too,
one,
yeah.
yeah.
What
It's
kind
like
of sprayer?
$40 for the whole thing, but it's a concentrate. I bought it off Frank.
What is it? What's your guys?
It's like a commercial.
It's called Petro Tools.
It's battery powered.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, but the battery is like freaking a little car battery, dude. It's like this big. Did you ever charge the battery?
Yeah, it said it comes partially charged, but charge it for like 6 to 8 hours.
I bought
Before I use it.
You bought a Ryobi one?
Backpacks,
That's what this is.
yeah, this is the Ryobi.
It's like a 4-gallon fucking
Yeah.
thing.
You got a bigger one, right?
No, I same size.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
funny, cause when I put it on, I make sure it's up, and I kinda like, I'll be like right here, and I'll be like, alright. Cause it's, when it's filled, it's heavy.
Oh, I can imagine, yeah.
Yeah, I opened the tailgate on my truck, so I could like slide it on.
That's kind of what I told Deanna. I go, you know, I want to use this
Going
thing,
nowhere.
but I don't want to mix too much, because then what do you do with the stuff that you overmix, right?
That's always the problem.
Because I want to just use like, it's just like a vinegar and like,
All natural stuff.
yeah, kind of natural. So it's like vinegar, soap, and water. And so
Really,
the
that
soap,
works?
yeah, the vinegar kills it. The soap basically just makes the stuff stick to the leaves and stuff, so it doesn't like just go into the soil, and that kills it. But it probably doesn't last as long as, you know, the other stuff you're using, but.
So what if you gotta do it once a month?
Well, then I was just thinking like, good shot, Steve. But then I was just thinking like, now that shit, I'm worried about like the vinegar and, oh, I think you have to put salt in there too. Then I'm worried about that stuff like corroding it, you know, cause you got the salt and the vinegar in there. So then I'm like, well, shit, now you're gonna have to frickin' clean it all out and, you know, no, so.
But I bet the motor and everything is plastic. I doubt if it's going through like the
Yeah, probably.
gears.
Yeah.
I used to have one, I had one you just pump like this, you know? Oh, it's a pain in the ass, just always.
Yeah. And like the hose, you can, I just unscrew the hose, it's got like a wing nut on it. So you can unscrew it right in the backpack and I just flush it out with the garden hose, you know, to
Oh,
rinse
nice.
everything out, so.
That's what they say when it goes, you know, everybody wants to do the sealer for their concrete, they wanna get the sprayer. I'm like, you need a $200 sprayer. And I go, and the key is you gotta clean it out. I'll wash it out, and I go, no, you gotta, they tell you need to xylene it twice. Warm water, pour everything out, wipe it down. I'd rather roll it.
Crowd will sign it.
Oh! What is that, the third one of those you hit today? Flipped it?
We got the hole though, that's all that matters. Pretty sure we won that hole. I think you guys were, let me look.
We're battling out of the sand.
Did that stuff go up in price? Pete, did it really? Cause I got some from you, I don't know,
Yes.
4 or 5
Yeah.
years ago.
It's well squared and then we won that one.
You got me that triple black, was it called, or triple diamond? What did you
Diamond, super diamond.
get? Super diamond.
Do you guys need any, Ken?
What is it?
Super diamond and seal it.
I know I don't, but I can send a text out.
Yeah, cause so this year's the last year that, what we have now is the last of the stuff that you've been getting. Like the Everclear, Super Diamond Clear, everything's gonna change after this one. It's all going, yeah, it's all going to, what is it? We're taking a lot of the chemicals, yeah, we're taking a lot of the chemicals that did make it last.
Oh, so this one's
Well,
last.
I feel like it's already gone down one step.
Oh, it
The
did,
stuff I
yeah,
used to
since you
get-
started, yeah.
Yeah.
Used to be able to get 2 years out of it.
The next year it'd be shiny as can be, now it's like 3 months later, you can't even tell you sealed it, you gotta do it again.
So they say this is supposed to last longer, but I doubt it. So if anybody needs it, now's the time to get in.
Is that a Michigan thing or is that a federal thing?
So Michigan was one of the last states to like have it break down. So now, it started in California,
What's
and then
that?
it worked its way down, so now all of them are, so now that they can send it
What?
anywhere, so pretty much Michigan is forced to.
Cause we had a guy come paint our house, and he was painting this.
Really?
painting
Let me
our
get
house
you
with
covered
the
up
smokers.
with the golf.
This guy used like a latex base on it.
I'll
He
call
was
you
like,
as
"Can't
soon
give
as
me one," 'cause I had to drive to Ohio to buy it. $5 Ohio, man.
thing is, remember I used to send you, or have you do the xylene?
Thank you.
So now that's the next, the-
Yeah, to clean it up.
yeah, that's the next hardest thing to get, yeah.
How much is it for a? I don't know.
All of them are over $200.
Are they
Super
really?
Diamond Clear is about $250.
Shit.
Now, I can get it for under, so if you want some, I'll put it on my account, and then just pay me for it, whatever that, I get 20% off. So.
Cause I think last time.
Just putting you towards the middle of the green
It was only
can.
like $100, you know? God dang, I knew it was gonna go up. Like everything else.
Good strike. Yeah, what I got a problem with is the friggin' mulch.
Oh, nice shot.
Friggin'
Mulch
do mulch
is
like,
up.
do
Did it
mulch
go-
like every year.
Did it go up?
Well, I don't know, like, I'm just saying, like, so like I had
Drano!
my neighbor do it a couple of years ago, and it's, you know, all the mulch we got around here costs like over $1,000 to have the mulch done and stuff, so. I got a quote from somebody else last year, and they,
Was that just delivered and dropped off?
no, that's spread.
They
They
it all?
do everything. And, so last year, you know, my neighbor's price was about the same as these other guys. So I'm like, oh, let's let my neighbor do it. And then I talked to those other guys afterwards and they're like, well, yeah, ours, I don't know why, but they claim that theirs lasts longer.
The mulch?
Well, the color and stuff lasts longer. They said theirs is, you know, he's like, well, apparently the guy that you're using, it's like triple shredded, blah, 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 but ours is like, it's a little bit chunkier, so it just lasts longer, it doesn't break down as fast. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'll try them this year, cause,
Yeah.
Why don't you just, borrow my trailer and just come get some from us and spread it.
how much is your mulch?
Cheaper than Thursdays.
I
Probably.
didn't know you had mulch here.
Yeah.
Look at
Don't
this guy,
Oh.
it's a frickin' putter now.
What the fuck?
Yep. You guys sell mulch?
Yeah, the only, just, don't go to get it in Marysville, where they get theirs from is just terrible. They got big chunks, like they shred the pallets, and there's still big chunks of pallets
pallet
and
in
shit
there,
there, yeah. I don't know why that guy gets it from there, but ours is pretty good.
No, I'm kinda lazy, I don't really wanna spread it, that's my problem.
Too much.
Get in the hole.
Too much.
Nope.
Oh, ties it. Oh, nice. That could have gone two down, but
Strong.
he keeps it at one down.
No, so that's,
Where the fuck
when,
did that come
when
from?
Both made a putt.
we got we were doing our house, redoing everything in Davison, and Wayne's like, I wanna do mulch, I go, I'm not doing mulch, I'm not doing that every year, what do you suggest? We got chopped field stone. You're gonna do that, and I go, I'm gonna bust my ass for a summer
Yeah.
and get that done. And I busted my ass for like 3 weeks spraying that shit.
I wanted
It
to do
looked good.
stone around our stuff.
It looked good, and then the next year she's like, I
Neat
wanna
yard
do
to
more
stone
of it. So she
What's
orders,
chopped field stone?
it's,
Just,
oh, it's fucking, it's, you just, like those big field stones, you see like the Michigan basement field stones, they just take them and chop them all up. We used to get it for like $50 a yard. Well, we fucking was selling tons of it, and all of a sudden next year it went up to $100 a yard. Now, this is 20 years ago,
now what is it?
200.
Cut. Yes.
Boom.
Great shot.
Thanks. What'd you get the wife for her birthday? Or don't
She
you?
wanted this cross for a new cross.
Cheap crumb charity.
Yeah. Yeah, we sold the cottage. Yeah, she had a nice birthday. That butter cut. Oh, it's
Caught.
not.
All of a sudden, I hit it fucking straight.
I text my kids and I go, I need some gift ideas for mom. And like 2 seconds later, my daughter calls me. You ever hear of an Amazon wish list? Just go look on there. Everyone has one but me, because it's all shared an Amazon account.
Oh.
So, here's all the shit Karen wants, all right.
Nice.
This makes it easy.
Yeah.
Whoever called you, tell them thank you, cause
And then I'm looking at them like Karen had 3 things in hers, Sophie had 42, Sydney had 68,
Right.
Mary had 28.
So you're saying they weren't really telling you for Karen, they were telling you for
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of funny, cause we got Corinne's birthday's in June, so we got Mother's Day and her birthday, so the last couple of years I've got, so if she wanted to get a bike this year, we went and got one. I go, oh, maybe I'll buy that to do a gift, you know? Then all of a sudden it's like, so, if it's 250, am I gonna want to drop 250 on me for my birthday in October? What the hell am I gonna get? I'll come up with some, I'll look at the wish list.
Who got one? Corinne or Sophia?
Oh,
I thought she
Frank.
had one.
She did, so
Sorry,
she was
Steve.
telling me that
She
she,
tells stories about their family bike rides, but he's got an electric bike. And he's like,
I
come on,
just-
you fancies, let's go another 5
so,
miles.
so there's one spot on it called Turbo, no, it's called, can't remember. It starts with a T, so the kids thought it said turbo on it, and I go, turbo time! And, so
You
Green
see,
said
like-
hers was like,
How far out I am, if I go
I've
straight,
got
Frank, how
one
far
too.
did
I
that save
love it.
across the way?
Love that bike.
Like
So-
all the way to here, you
my,
mean?
Yeah.
my boss's
I just
oldest
can't tell
son.
from here.
like,
204,
lives in Littleton,
205.
All right.
And so they would rent these.
So
bikes
since
out.
you're in the deep rough, you can hit that far and not be worried about hitting it that far, if you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't wanna try to
Came
like,
up and he goes, hey,
go to the
I'm
left
getting these
to be on the
bikes.
green and hit
So
the
I got
tree.
These old ones, they're only
Pointless.
like 2 years
I'll put you
old.
right here.
If you know anybody who wants mine, so it's mom and dad, I was like, well, take one each. Well, he got a cop one, so it goes like 30 to 40 miles an hour. And he called me up and he goes, my dad said you might be interested. I'm like, yeah, he goes, he's got one lot, $1,000 or whatever. I'm like, I'll take it. So,
Yeah, I like mine.
My neighbor's got a couple, he said he loves them.
Well, I like mine, my wife liked it so much.
oh, that's what I didn't wanna do.
I ended up buying her one too. Cause we would go for bike rides, and I'd be like, come on, she'd be like, I can't. So I'm like, I'm getting you one. No fun riding when people don't have them.
yeah. I mean, I just
28
think about
degree
it.
left angle.
So we had to get, we got the girl one last year, so we get.
Face is way
so
closed.
Anthony got one. We get one out there.
What else do you do, Pete? Put your treadmill, your rollerblades on and go on the treadmill? This is a breeze, I'm just coasting.
Yeah. I'll get close to the treadmill.
16 miles today.
Well, I'd be a better chance of getting on the treadmill, but not with blades on, I'd kill myself.
I've been thinking about putting my dog on the treadmill. Just tired of it.
That sounded good.
It's going right.
Oh, more sand.
Why not?
Crazy.
Yeah, so we go, we're going on bike rides.
1
degree to the right.
160, Steve.
She's like, I want a bike rack, so I buy it for her birthday and Mother's Day package, right? So first year she had it, they went riding once, last year they didn't go at all. She's like, that's it, so she got a bike, so she's already used it, we got it Saturday, her bike Saturday, she's already used it twice, she went today too, so. I'm like, "That paid for itself."
Oh, 160,
Come on,
not
the
160.
sand. Join us in the sand.
Yeah. It's like, the tires are, kind of wore out, so they get down and stuff. She goes, you want me to get new tires for it? And I go, nope, I've already fully operated. I just paid my backpack. Go mile, fill the tires up, go again. She's way cheaper than buying
Is
tires.
it the fat tires? You get the fat-
No, well, they're the, like, city tires they call them.
How much are the tires for those? Is it like a specialty thing?
No, I think they're just regular,
I got the fat tires.
Oh, nice shot.
I wonder what my tires would cost. My tires are fat.
Well, I see some people with
You
electric
got
bikes.
beach tires or something?
Well, they're great tires, but, cause they absorb all the bumps and
Yeah.
stuff, and they ride, it actually rides real
Yeah,
smooth with the damn
see,
tire.
mine's only like city ride, cause they did it all, so it wouldn't do good on like the trails and stuff.
Yeah, this one does good on everything.
But I see some people on the electric bikes, they're not even pedaling. They're just like a little moped.
They're almost like a little moped.
Well,
Exactly.
I thought that's what an electric bike was.
No, you can
Mine,
pedal
mine's
too.
an aid, mine aids my,
Oh, it only aids
Yeah.
it.
yeah, so you gotta get it going.
You're
and then-
Oh,
pedaling,
see,
you're
mine, you
pedaling
don't-
this fast, but you're going 30 miles an hour.
Oh,
You can
gotcha.
actually dial it back, you can do like 10, 15.
Oh,
but
shit!
And sit there and,
Zip,
you know,
zip.
pedal. You can pedal the whole time, like, with no assistance.
Right.
So what's nice is that, you know how you go and you're like, God dang it, I'd like to go farther, but I know we gotta go 10 miles back. With
Yes.
the electric bike, you're like, don't
Who
care.
cares?
Yeah.
You get
I got
tired,
like-
you're like.
See, I always thought they were like kinetic, like you pedaled for a certain amount of time and then that built up, that stored, like charged up a battery,
No.
and then you could just coast, and then you could.
Well, I do have a battery, but it just, so there's like like mine can be manual. I can
Okay.
just manually do it, and it's not like car or anything.
Yeah, mine's got like 12 seconds. It'll go
Shot.
anything you want, 6
Oh,
to
God,
9
anytime
mile an hour with the pedaling. Or you can go
It's a nice
straight.
shot, we too
Mine will
soon.
do 38 miles an hour.
Holy shit.
It falls ass. Just straight, you don't have to pedal
Yeah,
nothing.
remember when Simon Cowell got hurt riding his bike,
Yeah.
and I was like, what the fuck, pansy?
Yeah.
He was probably doing like 42.
You
Crashed. Oh, there it is! Boom!
Nice.
Nice putt.
All right, Steve, put that
Okay, you
in.
got 2 shots to get it. Oh, I know you're close.
Two shots
Do
from
the
2
Frank,
feet.
the Frank Psycho.
Yeah.
No problem, guys, you got 3 shots.
That's what my father-in-law does when I play him in golf. I'll be beating him, and they're like, you're beating me, you know? You're up by 2 strokes with 2 left. Well, thanks for telling me.
Right. All right, we're 2 up with 2 to
So
go.
you know.
Yeah.
2 to go, here we
Does it
go.
every time. Or you'll have a putt like this far, and you're like, no, you're up 2 strokes. You make this one, then you miss it.
A little fairway down there.
More sand for you, Steve.
That's all I get.
Just left it wide open. Look at that, friggin' 11 degrees open.
Are they playing one of the opens here this year? Pinehurst?
I think, oh, it was last year or this year? That's how I picked it, actually.
Boy, Tiger is just a mess, ain't he? No. Those accidents mess them up.
My buddy did play it. My buddy does a random Masters thing, so after the final cut, he breaks it down into 4 tiers. So he sends it out, I got Morikawa, Tiger Woods, who's finished even. Fucking next day he goes 11 over.
Right.
I'm out!
Right.
Yeah, he's just a mess, man.
I was just like,
His kid was on the course, like, giving him lessons.
Yeah.
Here's what you're doing wrong.
look at you little fucker, fat fuck. See the amateur? Steal the cheeseburger thing.
What was?
You didn't see
That's what
it?
he told his dad, or?
No, that's what I'm yelling at.
Oh. Is he putting on some weight?
No, you didn't see the amateur?
No.
Top, the low scoring amateur.
Oh, the guy that played with him? Yeah.
Wait,
The last
sure.
round, the one amateur made the cut, so he got to play with me. I guess he went to some smaller school, James Madison or something, and then transferred, he's from Ohio State. Well, Kenny texted, and he goes, hey, I'm rooting for this kid, and then I found out it's from Ohio State, fuck him. And Frank Carson's on there, fuck guys.
So then I didn't.
He looked
see
like
no-
Jack Black.
Yeah.
He had like a mullet, and every time I saw him, like he'd be walking on the green, he'd spit. I'm like, you're at Augusta, dude, quit spitting on the green.
Yeah, and my ball's gotta roll through this stuff here in a second, so even worse.
Mother,
Come back.
don't fucking touch.
So what are we even right now?
No, we're 2 up with 2 to go.
Here we go. And I fucking blast one through the.
Let's hit this about 30 yards. Easy peasy, Steve.
Would you see the interview with that guy? He was sitting there, and his eyes kept on
Yeah,
looking at
see,
something.
it's
He's
like somebody had, it's like somebody had written
I
something
mean,
down.
it was so obvious. He's like this. The guy's right here, and he's like,
Oh, jeez.
and it's like, what the hell's he looking at? He did it probably like 4 times.
Yeah.
I was watching a little bit of that Western Collegiate. It was on Golf Channel last night. I was just out of it last night. I wasn't watching anything. I was so freaking out of it. Anyways, you wanna watch something? You wanna watch something that reminds you of like us playing? That's exactly what this is. These guys are like, oh yeah, like you watch the, especially after just watching the Masters. You watch this then, and it's like, you know, these guys are in the trap and they freaking just barely get it out, or they're like a 4-foot putt and they roll it past and they're marking their ball. It's exactly how that mediocre golf association thing is going to be. I think.
We're standing there on number 2 and one of the savages hit it and I go, whoa. And they go, what's going on? I go, I just had visions of watching Augusta last night, the way you guys hit the ball.
You know what amazes me
That Tim puts one in the water.
watching that last hole and them people standing
Yeah.
on that shoot.
For like 180 yards.
I'm thinking to myself, these guys are still humans, man. One of them are gonna kill somebody.
You don't have much reaction time.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't stand there. Probably kill a couple people.
Oh, easily. If they're standing that close, I fucking probably hit 2 noggins and bounce across and hit another couple people in the head.
Especially how those guys,
Yeah.
football speed. That's what
I'd
I'd
be so nervous, I'd probably let my driver go out my hand and hit 2 more people.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
I'd be sitting there, don't kill anybody, don't kill anybody. Go
Hit a
down
low,
this
hit a low liner and go,
Yeah.
oh, should I yell 2?
How many guys? Get in there.
You guys putt, and I was like, come on.
Nice putt.
But you had
We
another
pretty
one.
much needed that one, Pete.
Yeah. It's hard to go up against the belly putter.
I had one of those, I lost it.
So Jose.
Crawl, there we go, nice.
Got the flat stick working.
Yeah. Well, you guys can still win the hole. Just gotta make this.
Left it a little closer. 20 feet, maybe 7 footer. Try and make it.
That's it.
I'll
Finish it up.
Put it down as a hole we lost by 1 blade of grass.
Yep.
I've got some points.
Damn it.
I got some points. I did not get shut out.
You have to
Did you
figure out
get
what
shut
time,
out last
I have to
week?
figure out what time everything starts, cause I'll be,
Yeah,
I'll be the
I'll have,
12,
I'll
I'll
be
be
the
the
12:30.
12:30 tea time, so I'll just come in hot.
I'll do
Coming in hot,
Shit.
coming in on 2 wheels with my bag in my hand.
I'll
Be here at
I'll do
6
the
a.m.
bracket tonight. That's, I'll be able to figure out the seating right after we're done here and then figure it out.
This time you got a dog door, I can just sneak in at 5:30, warm up.
Oh.
Hey, I don't wanna put no pressure on you like Brennan. Get off me, man. Get off me.
Do you have any desire to ever go to watch the Masters?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah, I was telling them that I'm watching it yesterday and I'm like, man, I'd really like to.
And that's probably the only one I'd ever, I mean,
Me
do
too.
it. The Open would be fun, but
Not
I
the
think
Waste Management Open?
What's that?
The Waste Management one in Arizona?
No, never. Drunk fest.
Fucking piece of shit. Nothing's turned all day.
Nope.
It's not the shoes, is it?
No.
Might be Uncle Jack.
You just reactivated last night's jack.
Right.
Roll it over.
No, 3 warm blue lights, but Scott realized you didn't,
Oh,
he goes, Scott, you didn't get them cold, they're fine.
Oh, that's gross. Warm beer.
So I had one of them, I go, Scott, will you hurry up and get them out, put them in the ice there? I go, 7 minutes, they'll be fine. They're fine now.
Bring Yingling again.
He was going, we're sitting at the table, get done, we're sitting at the table, Tim, Tony, the rest of the guy, and Pam comes up and they go, you guys gonna need a beer? And me and Scott just got ours, right? I go, yeah, hey Pam, can I get a bad blue tall boy, please? Since Tony's got one. Sitting right on the table, I mean, no throwing out or nothing.
What'd she say?
Did nothing.
We only had one, we must have got it.
Yeah.
That was the only one left. Oh, please go in for Steve.
Wow, stops on the side of the hill again.
I mean, the guy has no shame. I mean,
No.
He's just walking right through the clubhouse with the one in the, he gets there, opens, I don't know if he opens it on the way, or opens it when he
I'm
gets
sure
to
he's
the
had more
parking
than
lot.
one on the way.
So he gets to the parking lot, and he's got his bag on there, and he's just walking with it, goes to the clubhouse, goes there, gets his cart, does whatever, he's just walking around with it, drinking it out on the court.
Goes to the driving
Doesn't
range, hits his own
Yeah, no
balls.
Doesn't
koozie.
even have a koozie or nothing over it. Comes and sits down and puts it down, and Pam's coming around, then he orders a beer or whatever, and it's just,
Yeah. Well, I think one of the first times he subbed, one of the times, I think he carried like a 6-pack up
He
there or
did, yeah.
something. He didn't
Oh,
even have it in his
yeah, well,
bag
yeah.
or anything. He had freaking beer just in his hand, full 6-pack.
he had a 6-pack of tall Budweisers.
Oh, that's looking good.
Get in the hole.
Oh, nice shot.
Piece of
Come back.
shit.
That's what he usually brings here is Budweisers.
Yeah, it's tall boys.
So he's walking like right in front of the windows with a 6-pack, still in the, the holder, just walking right down. Where's our cart? I put these in there. Do they get free ice?
Give him some ice.
Oh, poor Rock.
Oh, I stalled that one.
That's off the clubhouse.
Oh,
Which now,
Hey, more sand.
it is whatever. I know, like, if Jason or Nate saw them when they owned it, they'd say something real quietly. I don't know what Steve would do, but.
oh, I think Steve would make a point.
Oh, he did. We were there golfing with Bissets in Scan. Brought in a little shooter,
Oh, I
a
heard about
fireball,
that.
and
Yeah.
One little shooter, pissed
he
him off.
didn't drink it. It was in his bag. He already drank from another time. It was right before work. I mean, it was like Bissett was having a little tournament thing, and just mostly for fun. And fucking Steve called Nate and Jason both and chewed him out for having on there. And Stan's a pretty good sized guy. And Stan goes, "Tell that fucker to come see me. Tell him to come. I'm fucking right here." And Stan's turning all red. He's all pissed. He's ready. And he goes, "Would have been one thing if I would have drank it."
Pretty straight.
So we're like kind of teasing teasing Sailor like, well, don't tell them to look in our bags, cause everybody's carrying something. Joe's got a fucking 12-pack in his bag, he's got those long coolers,
Oh, yeah.
he's got them all stuffed in there that day, he barely pick it up
Well, Scott, he brings his up every time, doesn't he?
most of the time,
Most of
yeah.
the time.
If he's the other one I had to talk out of, he kept buying tall boys.
Oh, yeah, at least make it look like you bought them there.
There you go.
Nice putt.
Yeah, that's, I tell him that all the time, I'm like, Scott, he goes, well, I just stop and I go, dude, get a 12-pack, I go, right now I got an 18-pack of blue in my truck. I got it, where am I keep it there? I go, I just bring them, throw them on ice, 7 minutes, they're cold, no big deal.
Right.
Oh. These good boys were, well, I just stop and pick up a 6-pack of tall boys, it would probably be cheaper to buy a 12-pack of them.
Did they go up on any of their food there?
I don't know, I'm not sure if they got beer, cause I go, Pam, I need 2 beers with a lot of ice.